even before the 1950s, the invention of the electron microscope. Some regions of the cell were seen to be stained intensely with basic dyes. These were primarily named the ergastoplasm. But the significance of this region was not understood until the invention of the electron microscope, when Porter and Coleman named the structure the endoplasmic reticulum. In the 19th century, a kind of bag was used, which was called the reticule. The structure of the endoplasmic reticulum had immense similarity with that reticule, so the name was given. The endoplasmic means within the cell, the cytoplasm, the plasm, endoplasmic, and reticulum means it's like a network. So, what is this endoplasmic reticulum? It's a membrane. It's an elaborate network of intracellular membranes or membrane bounded compartments in the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells. In the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells, where lipids are synthesized and the proteins are membrane bound proteins are also made. In other words, endoplasmic reticulum is an interconnecting membranous network of vesicles, tubules, and flattened sacs. These sacs are called cisternae. Actually, the endoplasmic reticulum can appear in more than one forms, such as the cisternae, the tubules, and the vesicles. The cisternae, the tubule, and the vesicles. The cisternae are long, flattened sac. They are unbranched tubules arranged parallelly, but they're separated from each other by cytoplasmic compartments, twin separate compartments, and cytoplasmic membranes, separated by a cytosolic space. The rough endoplasmic reticulum usually exists as a cisternae. The membranous elements of the smooth endoplasmic reticulum are typically tubular, whereas following homogenization of the cells, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum fragments into smooth surfaced vesicles. The rough endoplasmic fragments into rough surfaced vesicles. Now, so we are already talking about two kinds of endoplasmic reticulum, aren't we? The smooth surfaced and the rough surfaced. Yes, endoplasmic reticulum are of two kinds: the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. But the special thing about endoplasmic reticulum is that the cisternal space means the space which is within the cisternae. Here I point out, within the cisternae, this space, it is continuous with the perinuclear space. You can see the nucleus over here. This is the nucleus and this is the perinuclear space. This white portions, yes, this is the perinuclear space, the space between the two membranes of the nucleus. So it is continuous with the perinuclear space. Can you see it over here? Okay, the cisternal space is continuous with the perinuclear space between the two membranes of the nuclear envelope and can communicate with the internal spaces of the Golgi complex. Here is the Golgi complex. This is the Golgi complex. And then how? Can communicate with the internal spaces of the Golgi complex and lysosomes also. By means of vesicles that shuttle between the structure. These are tubular structures. This is the cisternae. And vesicles, they move, they shuttle between the structures. Okay? So the space is continuous. So is this a continuous membrane system? Yes. This is called the intramembrane system. Endoplasmic reticulum. So endoplasmic reticulum plus Golgi complex plus lysosome plus nuclear envelope plus plasma membrane and the vesicles that interconnect the structure comprise the endomembrane system. I repeat and point out the endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi complex. This is the tubular portion, okay? So this is the endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi complex, the lysosomes, the nuclear envelope, and then the plasma membrane. This is the plasma membrane of the cell. The plasma membrane, together they comprise the endomembrane system. Now, we have already talked about a different kind of membrane, and that is what? The cell membrane. So, are the endoplasmic reticulum membrane and the plasma membrane similar? No, they are not very similar. The endoplasmic reticulum is thinner than the plasma membrane. It is about 5 to 6 nanometer thick. Moreover, the protein and the lipid ratio is higher in endoplasmic reticulum. It is about 2.3 is to 1, whereas in the plasma membrane it is 1.5 is to 1. The lipid composition is also different. Higher content of phosphoglycerides, lower levels of cholesterol, sphingomyelin, and glycolipids are characteristic features of endoplasmic reticulum. A number of proteins are also associated with endoplasmic reticulum, which include cytochrome B5 reductase, cytochrome C reductase, and glucose 6 phosphatase. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is generally involved in several different cellular processes, including hydroxylation reactions, drug detoxification, carbohydrate metabolism, and synthesis of neural fats, phospholipids, and steroids. So, we see that endoplasmic reticulum has a broad spectrum of functions. But before concentrating on the function of endoplasmic reticulum, let us talk about some more structural details. That is, the rough endoplasmic reticulum differs from the smooth endoplasmic reticulum with the presence of ribosomes on the surface. These ribosomes are of great significance because ribosomes are related to the synthesis of proteins. We know about the central dogma, that is from the DNA to the RNA to the protein, and for protein synthesis, that is translation, we need ribosomes. So they are directly related to the synthesis of proteins. So where more proteins are required, we will find that there are the rough endoplasmic reticulums. The cells characterized by the synthesis of secretory proteins tend to have a very prominent rough endoplasmic reticulums. And where do we find the smooth endoplasmic reticulum? It is involved in the synthesis of steroid hormones. And what are the steroid hormones? Some important hormones are steroid in nature. The male and the female sex hormones, and those hormones of the adrenal cortex, they are steroid hormones. So, in a nutshell, what are the different kind of enzymes that are present in the endoplasmic reticulum? Here we get the picture. You see that there are mainly two phases: a cytoplasmic phase. You see in this picture the cytoplasmic phase. This is the endoplasmic reticulum. That's facing this phase is the cytosol, because here it is the cytosol, and so this is the cytosolic cytoplasmic phase. Here we will get the cytochrome B5. It is involved in the synthesis of unsaturated fatty acid. The NADH cytochrome B5 reductase, the NADPH cytochrome C reductase. What are these enzymes? The cytochrome, etc. These are electron carriers. So they are related to the electron transport chain. And on the luminal side phase, what is the lumen? The inside portion, this one, these are the lumens of the endoplasmic reticulum. And this luminal phase, on this luminal phase, you get these enzymes, the nucleotide diphosphate,